Okay.
Hello, I'm Emma Simons with the Rock BIA, and I'm sitting down with Dr. Jen from the counseling group for a mental health tip from a registered clinical counselor. So take it away, Dr. Jen.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Emma. I'm really, really happy to be here today. And thank you for inviting me to help out on this very important topic of our mental health. As a therapist for almost 30 years and owning the counseling group in White Rock for about the same amount of time, it's been all too clear to me that people just suffer on various levels for various reasons. People have transitions in their life, they have grief that they go through, losses, those kinds of things. But particularly right now, because we've been in this silly pandemic for, getting over 2 years now, everybody's mental health is plummeting. Even if they were doing well before, they're not now. And if they weren't doing well before, they're doing really bad now. So this is very, very well timed. And so today I just want to talk about probably one of my most near and dear mental health tips, which I blog about, I talk about, I promote, I do as much as possible, which is get outside for your mental health. Now, I've had clients over the years that have said, oh yeah, that sounds like a nice idea. When the weather gets a little better, I'll do that. I'm like, no, you're not understanding the importance of this, especially because in the Lower Mainland, especially, it's a rainforest. So if you wait for better weather, that means you're going to be sitting inside for 6 months. So that's actually not an option. That your mental health will plummet if that's your choice. So first of all, I like the expression that there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad gear. So to get outside, whether it's outside your front door for a walk or whatever, as long as you have a base layer on that keeps you warm, and then you have a shell or something that keeps you dry. You can put a toque on, you can hold an umbrella over your head, all of those things. You can basically be warm, be dry, and be outside every single day. Of the research that I've studied, about minimum 20 minutes per day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So you can mix that up with various ways of getting outside for your mental health. I happen to be a skier, which I took up as an adult. So I promote skiing a lot as a form of exercise. It can be expensive and a little prohibitive for some people, but I usually get up 1 or 2 times a week. And that's my major blast that I get. Which is also fun too, because you're getting out of the rain and above the clouds, and often sunny up on the mountains. So your options, if you want to head up to the mountains, are downhill skiing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, or just simply going for a walk or a hike. Even in the wintertime, you can put some crampons on the bottom of your boots, or just pick an easy trail that you can walk on. The other options that are available to people to get outside for their mental health are literally just going out their front door and walking around their neighborhood. I suggest that you don't have your ear pods in when you do that, or listen to music. Just like be natural, listen to the sounds, the smells of nature. You might actually bump into some people and say hello. You might see a squirrel running by. Like, there's so many opportunities for wellness that exist just in walking outside of your door. So again, it doesn't have to be fancy and rigorous. It can just be going for a walk around your neighborhood. And for some people who might have super limited mobility, I say put a chair outside your house and sit on it and just be outside for 20 minutes. Even that will actually increase your mental health. Because what happens when we get outdoors is all kinds of wonderful neurotransmitters flood our bloodstream when we get some fresh air. So there's endorphins, there's dopamine, there's serotonin, all kinds of cool things. And they're naturally in us, but they don't get ignited unless we get them going. And so getting outside, getting in fresh air, walking along the beach, walking in the forest, like I said, getting up on the mountain, any of those kinds of things will significantly increase your mental wellness.
Oh, awesome. Those are such great ideas too. It doesn't have to be super expensive in order to do those sorts of things. Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me today.
Oh, thank you so much, Emma. And thank you for, the BIA and doing such a great job of trying to service our community. Like I said, at this point in time, we need it more than ever. People are stuck inside and they're not having social contact and they're limited in what they can do. So we need to grab hold of the things that we have control of. So get outside for your mental health.
I will. Thank you so much. All right.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.